Hello, this is a tutorial on how to create a rainbow using software Inkscape, and it's brought to you by FabLab Coventry. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the toolbar on the left hand side and I'm going to select the circle tool. So just simply left click on there, and then on the screen I'm going to left click and drag, and that creates a circle. If I hold the control key down, it keeps it a regular proper round circle. So we'll do that. I'm now going to go straight to the path menu at the top of the page and select the top item in that menu, which is Object to Path, and click on that. Now in the tool menu on the left hand side, the second tool down, Edit Paths by Node, when I click on that and the object is selected, we have these four nodes, one on each, top, bottom, left and right. I was going to say each corner, but circles don't have corners. I'm going to select the bottom one of those and I'm just going to hit the delete key to get rid of it. These next two I'm going to select, so I've just selected by dragging a band around them, and I'm going to go up and make the line between them dead straight. So that's given us the startings of our rainbow shape. Okay, I'm now going to go back to the toolbar on the left side and use the select tool. So these top two are the ones you use most in Inkscape, and I'm going to click on the object, make sure I've got it selected. I'm going to right click and there's duplicate, or alternatively Control D, they both do the same job. And now I've got an identical copy sitting on top of the original. So I'm just, for the sake of knowing what I'm doing, I'm just going to turn that into another colour by clicking on a colour swatch. And then this handle in the top corner I can use to resize it. And like we did when we created the circle, if I hold Control down, it means it resizes to the right proportions. So I'll get it about that. I'm now going to need to align these two so that I can cut this one from the centre. So the align tool, well, first of all let's just select them both. The align tool is this icon which looks a bit like a bar chart on its side, and that brings up a set of icons which are fairly self-explanatory. So I'm going to centre them vertically and I'm going to align the bottom edges. Okay, so that's the alignment done. I'm now going to go to the path menu and take the difference. So the smaller shape has actually cut a hole in the larger shape. So that's starting to look like a rainbow, I think. Okay, I'm just turning the keyboard display off so we can see the colour swatches at the bottom, because we're now going to colour in our rainbow. So we're going to use the gradient tool, which is near the bottom of the toolbar on the left. Click on there and then make sure the second box along, which is the radial gradient, so that's a round gradient, is selected. And then I'll just zoom in so we can see what we're doing in a bit more detail. I'm going to click pretty much near the centre as I possibly can. First of all we need the object to be selected, sorry. Okay, near the centre, drag vertically upwards and then drag the one on the side along, and we've got a gradient which is going from basically the colour of the original, of the arch that we had, the rainbow that we had, up to transparent at the top. So if I select either of these handles I can change those colours, so I can make the bottom colour. I can move along the swatches at the bottom of the screen by holding the mouse over and just using the mouse wheel. So I've got a huge palette of colours to play with. So if I put that in, click on that as yellow. But the gradient doesn't just have to have two colours. I can double click anywhere on this line and create a new colour point. Too similar. So I'm going to speed up for a couple of minutes while I try and make my rainbow look really pretty, and please take time to make yours look good as well. So here we go. Okay, so that's my version of a rainbow. Now I need to just get it positioned properly on the page. So I'm going to go back to the select button. I'm going to scroll out, so I'm going to hold the Control key down and use the mouse wheel to zoom out. I'm going to use the Shift key and the mouse wheel to move left and right. So mouse wheel goes up and down, Shift, mouse left, right, zoom in and out towards wherever the cursor is. So I want to rotate the page so that it's landscape, so we'll get little rainbow will be able to fill it. So the page properties is this icon which is sort of a picture of a spanner on a page, and for some reason document properties tends to always overlap the side of the screen. So just drag it in and then click on landscape, unless you've got some weird, if you've got a printer that will handle A3 then go for that. And then we can just close that, and we've got our rainbow. Again, to scale it, I'm just going to turn that corner handle. I'm going to hold Control down so that it's keeping the proportions right. And there you go. Congratulations, you've created a rainbow using Inkscape. So best wishes during the lockdown from all at Fab Lab, and we hope to see you in another tutorial soon.